We've talked a lot about Earthtopia, but have you ever wondered what will it look and be like? How about a sneak peek? Hey, Metatron, what will our first day in Earthtopia be like? Hi, I'm Deborah Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records, bringing you Metatron's vision of Earthtopia. Your first day in Earthtopia will be a subtle shift, so subtle that you may not recognize you've entered a new realm. Some of the more energy sensitive will notice and question what it means. Others won't notice a thing, and that's all right. Gradually, your awareness will expand to realize that something has changed, much like what happened with your fourth dimensional shift, where it took more than a month to register that something had changed. Therefore, your first day in Earthtopia will not be a big celebration with parades and parties as you might imagine. Instead, it will be easy, peaceful, and flowing. You'll notice that people are calmer, happier. Colors will look brighter. The sun may feel warmer. Everything will sparkle just a little more. Gradually, as awareness dawns, people will excitedly whisper amongst themselves. Have you noticed it? What did you feel? What do you think it is? Recognition. As more people talk about it, more awareness will shift. You will feel a difference in your body. Knowingness will gradually seep in that yes, this is Earthtopia. We've arrived. And then let the celebrations begin, because certainly it is cause for celebration. After celebration, as you settle into this new way of life, some leaders will gather to discuss the structure of this new world, because they still hold on to the old ways, believing that structure is needed. Perhaps some will be. You'll figure that out as you go. You'd be wise to remain flexible, at least in the beginning. Allow your understanding of this new beingness to expand. Don't limit your reality by putting it in a box from the start. Allow it to reveal itself to you as if a new friend has moved into town. Let it inspire and woo you into more expansion. Breathe and flow through discomfort. There will be some transition time where your vibrational frequencies will shift, perhaps uncomfortably so. Breathe, relax, allow, and flow through it, and that will ease the discomfort. Allow your excitement at what is coming to eclipse any temporary discomfort. You might think of it as your first day in kindergarten. So many unknowns, so much excitement. You're filled with childlike innocence and enthusiasm. You gleefully embrace the journey, reaching out to connect with new people, learning about them, appreciating who they are, noticing what gifts they bring to the party. Keep that in mind for future reference as this world takes shape, so that you will know who to call upon for specific needs. Travel. You may want to do more traveling than normal to explore the changes in your new environment. Some parts will have drastically changed from what they were, because the old does not belong or fit. Some things may be gone entirely because they are a lower vibrational frequency that cannot exist in Earthtopia. Meanwhile, exciting new things to explore will appear. They were always there, but they were vibrating at a higher frequency, so you couldn't see them. Now you're catching up to them. They're coming into view. So you see, your first day in Earthtopia may not feel like very much, but over time it will expand. It will excite, inspire, and evolve as you collectively create your new reality. Because you are still the creators of your reality. That has not changed. That will never change. So, what you discover on that day when you awaken to realize that this is Earthtopia will look different from the Earthtopia months and years down the road. You are still evolving. That never stops. Not literal concrete. Because you are functioning at a higher vibrational frequency, the inspired ideas will also be a higher frequency, more expansive, more delightful, some more concrete, and we don't mean that literally. Here I must remind you, do not get all caught up in anticipating the future to where you ignore or forget about the present. You still need to be present each day, each moment, so that you will create the Earthtopia that awaits you in the future. Now is not the time to get distracted, going off course, and changing that eventuality, because you could do that. Your big lesson in this lifetime, my dear, is learning to be in the present so that you can consciously and purposefully create the reality you desire. You are always refining that vision and purpose because you are evolving. What would have suited you in the past will no longer fit in Earthtopia. You will have outgrown that old you in a new environment of oneness, peace, love, and joy. Your desires will differ from what they are presently, or certainly than they were even 10 years ago. Flow, baby, flow. Allow yourself to flow. Don't nail down too many goals. Allow them to shift as you shift. Sure, you can have a broadly sketched out idea of what you think it ought to be, but allow that to change as you get your first tastes of Earthtopia and new inspired ideas come in that may totally change your previous vision. Earthtopia brings lots of flexibility. Nothing is written in stone except oneness, peace, harmony, joy, and love. Yes, that is written into the matrix of Earthtopia. The other details will fill in at the appropriate time as your vision coalesces and you decide what it will be. It could be simple, ornate, or something in between, and it could change from day to day, because at this higher frequency, your manifestations will happen nearly at the speed of thought. So being more purposeful and conscious is an exercise you want to work on now so that you are ready when that day comes. Accelerating the timeline. As your confidence grows, your manifesting will rise to a whole new level. You can experience some of that now should you diligently apply yourself. If that is your desire, then start focusing on it now. Bring the concept of Earthtopia into your present reality and allow it to evolve. In fact, we highly encourage you to do that because in the doing, you have the power to manifest Earthtopia sooner. Enough of you get on board with that idea and you can seriously accelerate the timeline. So you see, you are more powerful than you've given yourself credit for. What do you want, my children? Consider and then create. As much as possible, tuck away your preconceived notions, because while it is pleasurable to fantasize and dream about tomorrow, in the doing you can box yourself in and manifest something smaller than what might have been otherwise. Sketch it broadly. So in your dreams and fantasies of Earthtopia, sketch it in broadly. Don't put too fine a detail on it. Allow that to come over time as your clarity expands. And here we must point out that should you fall into old patterns and box yourself in with preconceived notions, you can open that box and step right out of it anytime you choose, once the awareness comes that you are in a box. Be mindful and watch for those old patterns emerging. When you notice them, release them. Make new choices so they don't confine you and limit your ability to fully expand and explore Earthtopia. Your grand adventure awaits just around the corner. We are overjoyed with happiness for you and excitement to accompany you on this new chapter of your adventure. Go in peace and love, creating your new world separately and together. Thank you, Metatron. That was pretty cool. Now, you know, there is a lot going on in our world right now, and there are many events happening in our community. If you want to stay on top of what's coming up, I invite you to visit debralupien.com/events. The link is in the pinned comment to keep up on what's happening. We've got the first Monday of the month metaphysical chat. We've got the third Saturday of the month, Ask Your Guides. We've got the membership group on the last Friday of the month. We have masterminds and so much more. So check out the link. Make sure you mark your calendar for the upcoming events that you want to attend, and I will see you there. Love and blessings to you today and every day. This is Deborah Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records. Bye for now.